Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Kara Camper Girl. On this channel, I talk about travel, living in an RV full time, and also fitness and nutrition, workouts, healthy living, things like that. Who run the world? Kara. My best friend in LA made that. Today, we are going to talk about a particular resort. There's a lot of RV campgrounds that are out there and a lot of companies that are going to try to get you to get a membership. Some of them are worth it, some are not. I try my best to be frugal and not pay for things when I don't really need them. I try to boondock a lot. If I don't need power or water and I have it on board, I try not to use it. But this one was pretty cool. So when I bought this RV, it came with a lot of trial memberships, and one of them was to Travel Resorts of America. They have 9 locations, mostly on the East Coast, from New York State to Florida and as far west as Ohio. All of these are on a kind of, almost like a timeshare, but not quite. Basically what happens is these are private campgrounds. You buy a spot, and you can go to any of the other 9 spots. You can have your family come, but you always have that spot. You bought it. It's like you put a down payment on a house. You can even grandfather that down to like generations past you. You can sell it. The good things about this, private campgrounds, they are really, really nice. I stayed for 1 week at Sycamore Lodge in North Carolina, and it was beautiful. There was a gorgeous pond, really nice amenities. I had a great hookup. I had water, power, enough space, a really nice picnic table, a fire pit, everything that I needed. And that was awesome. The other good thing is that the same people are going to be doing this. So it's like you kind of have neighbors. Everybody gets to know each other, they get to know which ones they're going to, and so you kind of get to have a lot of friends. Again, like I said, this membership is for life, so you own it. You pay a monthly fee until that is paid off, and then it's yours. You can pass it down to generations, and you can have guests for free or get the lot next to you for free sometimes, get discounts on their vacation packages, condos. It is a really cool package. Plus, I think you get it's a Good Sam's affiliate, so you also get discounts at Good Sam's campgrounds. So there's plenty of other things that I'm sure I'm missing. Like, it really is a good deal. I do not have the money for that, however, so I chose not to get it right now. The downsides to things like this, it's a lot of money to put down at once. If you're trying to be on a budget, when you break it down monthly, it's a pretty good deal. But I'm still very new in this, and I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this. I don't know who I would give it to or sell it to. And at this particular time in my life, I just didn't want to make that big decision. I really like boondocking. I really like being able to go wherever I can and kind of like the game of like finding where I'm gonna go. The downside for me is that I really wanted to come to the West Coast, and all of the Travel Resorts of America are on the East Coast. Oh, which brings me to my next point. Like I said, I got a trial. So that trial was to go and do an orientation. So this very nice man led me around. I had my trial at the Gettysburg location, which was very pretty. Just for doing that orientation, you get 3 weeks of free camping. Now that is not 3 weeks altogether. That is 3 separate weeks. If you do not stay for a full week, you don't get that time back. So you have to schedule it to make sure you have a full week to stay in each place, not just 3 days here, 6 days here, oh, and then I'll do 2 weeks or something. 3 weeks. 2 are for off season, 1 is for on season. So peak season is from June to August, and non-peak season, obviously, September through May. And I've only used one of them, so when I go back east, I'll get to use the other 2. Okay, so like I said, I went to Sycamore Lodge. It's about 70 miles south of Raleigh. I hope that's how you say it. 90 miles east of Charlotte. It's 194 acres. They have hiking trails. Like I said, they have a great big pond. It is COVID, so there weren't a whole lot of like activities. They did have live music, which was really nice. This property was bought in the early 1900s by the Lovering family, which I just love. They bought it because they really wanted to grow peaches, but then they realized that the ground actually wasn't good for that. So they decided to make it a tree farm instead. So Sycamore Lodge, there's a ton of trees, like different kinds of trees, really pretty trees. That family lived there for 80 years. And then in June of 1988, the property was bought by Travel Resorts of America. So, what's to do around there? Well, while I was there, I went to a couple of different places. If you've seen my other video about the abandoned mill, go see that now. I went there. I also went to this really cool strawberry patch. It's shaped like a big strawberry and sells really good ice cream. And then I also went to the North Carolina Zoo, because who doesn't love a good zoo? I think when I went it was free, but when I looked online to find you guys the prices, it said it was $15. I don't remember paying $15, but maybe I did. You do have to make a reservation due to COVID. You can make the reservation up to 6 months ahead of time. Seniors and children are cheaper, but I don't have any elderly or children, so I don't look up those prices, sorry. The North Carolina Zoo is the world's largest habitat zoo. So that means that they create actual habitats for the animals. It's not like little tiny cages. This is good and bad. Good because like the animals get to actually live in a space that is similar to where they would be in the wild. Bad because you can only view these animals on the walking paths and around these. What I'm trying to say is that sometimes you don't see the animals. 5 miles of walking. Now, none of this bothered me. I got my steps in. It was a beautiful day. I thought it was awesome. I don't mind if the animals don't look at me for a picture. It's all right. Do your thing. However, zoos are really good for children. At least that's what most people think. And there were lots of them when I went. You will never feel more like a single person than when you go to the zoo alone. You're gonna hear a lot of children in my videos. So the zoo is about an hour north of Sycamore Lodge. There was parking for an RV. That's not a problem at all. It's very easy. They have 2 sections of the zoo. They have North America and Africa. They are creating an Asia, which is gonna come about in a couple of years. So the things that I saw, an alligator snapping turtle, crazy. I saw bison. These guys are 1,000 pounds. And this was before I had seen one like in the wild. They're huge. So these are elk and bison. It's in a zoo though. I can't wait to get out to the real plains and see them in the natural. But for now, there's some elk. Dude, they're huge. And the bison kind of makes me wonder, is that wrong? I've been craving a hamburger for a long time. A harbor seal, a 1,200 pound polar bear, horned puffins, which are adorable. Oh, that's a name. An ostrich. Did you know that the brain of an ostrich is the same size as his eye, which is like 2 inches? Makes sense. This like little, I think it was an otter, like a river otter, actually just like grab a butterfly like out of the sky and eat him, like in front of children and everything. And I was just like, yeah, nature's metal. The southern white rhino, they were really far away. Sitatunga. Right? Sounds good. Good talk. Nice to meet you.
I see one.
The mimosa?
Oh, look at that one. That was another one. Look, I see another one. A big one.
Can I take you home?
Come here, Mommy. Come here. Another zebra.
Like, my favorite was the African elephants. I love the elephants. They're always my favorite. I just think they're the most beautiful, majestic animal. I stood there for a really long time. This is my favorite part. These guys are gorgeous. Best part. Oh, and I also got to feed a giraffe. So I'm really cheap, right? I go to the zoo and like I said, I don't think I paid, but maybe I paid. If I did, I paid $15. That's it. And I bring my own water and I bring my own lunch. I don't buy shit. But I saw a sign that says $5 to feed the giraffes. And I'm like, yes. I go up there and it's a platform and there are employees with lettuce. And for $5, you can stand there and you can feed these giraffes lettuce. And I would have stayed there all day. It was amazing. It was the best part of my day.
This is Turbo.
This is Turbo.
Hi, Turbo.
He is our oldest. He's almost 14. He'll be 14 in...
14. So who's this?
This is Amelia. She's just 3.
Hey, Amelia. What up? Oh. Hi.
Right, we get Amelia
God,
again. She's been walking off today.
They're so, like, gentle.
They know they're getting fed.
Oh, I know, right?
I'm breaking it again.
Amelia, come here, girl. Oh, you are adorable.
She's beautiful. She's not quite old enough to breathe yet, but so we've got.
Yeah.
So they've got her on birth control right now.
Like giraffe birth control.
And so she.
And how old is she?
She's 3.
She's 3.
Oops, I broke that one kind of small. She'll take it. Did you want to keep back a little bit?
Yeah, I'll feed him
Here
too.
you go. I'll
I
give you
ran
just
out
a
of
little
lettuce.
bit more. That's all right. Part of, I was feeding some
Thank
of it.
you.
When you get through with him, we'll let the next one come.
All right. Hi, Jack. What's up? Would you mind if I put this in your hand and then grab some? Would that be okay? Like she did? Thank you. Oh, look at how long your tongue is.
It's actually 18 inches.
18 inches? Oh my gosh.
And he thinks he has to eat constantly.
Oh my gosh. And is he the one that they said his head is 200 pounds?
Yes.
Like he's the biggest one?
Yes. He stands about 17. Jack, come back. Jack. Get back down here. You have to be good. You're not getting the whole thing.
Oh, that's okay. And how old is Jack?
He's 12, or he's got a birthday next month.
Okay.
No, he's got a birthday next month. Oh, I thought. October. Oh, okay. He'll be, yeah.
Hi, Jack.
Turbo. Okay, we have some more waiting.
I'll
so-
move. Bye, guys.
So the moral of today's video, guys, is first off,
I beg to differ. Please do it. Please.
if you are an RV person and you haven't tried out Travel Resorts of America, I do recommend at least giving it a try. If you have the financial ability to buy their package, it's really a good package. And I have been to 2 locations now, and I do think that they're quality locations with quality people, so I would recommend them. Second thing is, if you want to go to the North Carolina Zoo, maybe bring kids. Maybe that would make it better. I even went on a weekday. I don't know. Go check out the zoo. Make sure that you donate to those zoos. They are trying to do a good thing for wildlife and conserving, you know, our animals and our habitats and our environment. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.